It makes me look silly. I will not wear that silly lamp.
And James puffed huffily out of the steamworks to pick up the very important visitors. Later at the next junction, James met an engine. The engine was Thomas. Thomas's lamp was shining brightly.
Hello, James. Where's your lamp?
It was dark now. James couldn't see which engine was there.
Lamps just make engines look silly. Goodbye, Henry.
I'm not Henry. I'm Thomas.
But James didn't hear. At last, James chuffed into the town hall. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting.
Here I am, sir. I have picked up all our very important visitors.
James, what have you done? You have brought Farmer McCall and his cow, and Farmer Trotter and his pigs. I was expecting Alicia Botty and the mayor.
James felt terrible. Just then, Thomas puffed in. He had the workman with James's lamp in his cab. This time, James let the workman fit the lamp, and he didn't feel silly. Edward steamed in.
Hello, James. Your lamp looks good.
I know. Now I can see really well in the dark.
But you are still late, James.
James was worried. Then, an idea flew into his funnel.
Sir, can Thomas and Edward pick up the visitors? And I will go to Brendam.
That's a good idea, James. Then you must come straight back here.
Yes, sir.
So, James set off for Brendam Docks. His new lamp glowed brightly in the dark. James puffed into the town square. Alicia Botty was singing sweetly. Then James gasped. There was another surprise. Thomas and Edward were using their strong lamps to light the concert.
Please, sir, may I shine my lamp on Miss Botty? Then everyone will see her for miles around.
Very well, James.
Now, James didn't feel silly at all. He felt very, very important. And when Alicia Botty smiled at him, James couldn't have felt more proud of his bright, beaming lamp. Emily huffed huffily to a junction. She was cross.
I don't want to puff to Maithwaite to collect the stinky washing.
Then Emily saw Percy chuff across the bridge. He was on his way to Farmer McColl's farm to collect the apples.
Percy has a very important job. I'm sure I can help him.
So, Emily didn't chuff to Maithwaite. Percy was being coupled up to the car of apples.
Hello, Percy. I'll help you. I'll be your back engine.
No, thank you, Emily. I'm fine.
But Emily wanted to help. So, Emily buffered up to the other end of the freight car. She began to pull.
Fizzling fireboxes.
But Percy was pulling the car from the other side. Then there was trouble. Emily pulled so hard that the coupling broke. The apple cart tumbled off the tracks. Apples bounced and rolled everywhere. Percy was cross.
I don't need your help, Emily. This is my job. Your job is to collect the washing.
Emily didn't want to collect the washing, so she steamed slowly away. Emily chuffed into the town square. She screeched to a stop. The Sodor United soccer team was waiting, and Sir Topham Hatt was cross.
Emily, where are the team's clean soccer shirts and shorts?
Emily was puzzled. Then she gasped.
Fizzling fireboxes. The stinky washing was the team's soccer shirts and shorts.
Emily felt terrible.
I didn't take the washing to the laundry lady. Now the team have nothing to wear for the opening game. The game can't take place. And it's all my fault.
Emily felt very silly.
I thought that all the other jobs were more important than mine. Now I see that all jobs are important. I'm very sorry, sir. I'm very sorry, team.
Emily wished weakly.
Please, sir, I'll puff my hardest and make sure the team have clean soccer shirts and shorts in time for the opening game.
Emily chuffed and puffed proudly along the tracks. The wet soccer shirts and shorts flapped and fluttered in the wind.
Now, the team will have clean washing for the game. My team will be clean and ready to play. Go Sodor United, the best team today! Hooray!
Everyone waved to Emily, and Emily tooted back. Emily huffed happily into the town square. She was just in time for the soccer game.
Here are your clean, dry soccer shirts and shorts.
The Sodor United soccer team cheered and clapped. Emily felt very important.
Good luck for the game. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're the team who won't be late. Sodor United!
Everyone laughed and laughed. And Emily blew her whistle loudest of all. Edward had puffed into Knapford Station with Sir Topham and Lady Hatt. Charlie was there.
Hello, Eddie. I'm ready for more fun.
Not now, Charlie. It's not the time for fun. It's the time to be really useful. I have to hurry to the steamworks.
Edward puffed into the steamworks. Charlie chuffed close behind.
Would you like to hear another joke, Edward?
No, thank you, Charlie. This isn't the time for jokes. I have to collect Sir Topham Hatt's car. Kevin, please take the funnel off Sir Topham Hatt's car. It was fun, but it wasn't really useful.
Right, boss. Edward, whatever you say.
Thank you, Kevin.
Later, Edward puffed out of the steamworks with Sir Topham Hatt's car. It was as good as new and funnel-free. All along the track, as Edward clickety-clacked, children whistled and waved.
This is fun.
And Charlie had to agree.